So on the 1st of February, my number one fan sent me these messages on Messenger, talking about autistic people again, because he has it in his head, autistic army and all of that, because he's a nutball. But as we go down this thread there, he said keep it between the two of us. But yeah, he's the one that's been trying to get everybody involved, which is funny. See, this is the true nature of Joe here. He doesn't like the fact that I brought his books into it. Well, you brought my marriage and my wife into it, so your book's a fair game, right? You said they're off limits. They're not. You brought my wife into it. But you get worse. You sink lower now because my wife wasn't good enough for you, Joe, was it? You had to bring other people into it. But there you go. He says you've no idea what you're doing. He's ranting on there, raving. There'll be no peace, even though he's telling people on his own channel on X that he wanted peace, but he's a bullshitter. He never wanted peace in the first place. But there's the last two lines there that you'll find interesting. He's made a direct threat against me family. I will find every person related to you, everyone. So while he's on his YouTube channel telling everybody the sob story that I threatened to drown them because, you know, he threatened me on X, which I showed you the video last night where he said he was going to slap me around the place, if you remember. I'll put that little video up. If you haven't checked it out, please check it out. But you see, here's the thing. People need to understand that still support this creature. The bottom line is this, is that I retaliate when he has made threats against me. But now he has sunk to a new low and he has threatened my family. And I just want you all to see this because he's making out that he's a little angel on his channel. Now, he's blocked me, and maybe when he blocked me, he thought that this conversation would go away. But you can clearly see there that he's made a direct threat against my family. And why? All because I exposed his lies and I called him out for bullying people, even though he was putting out lies. This is all over a TV show, and the fact that I've exposed him for being a liar. This is how low Joe is willing to go. He is willing to make direct threats against my family and send me messages in that regard. Any of my family members' names get mentioned on your channel, Joe, then I will be seeking legal advice. It's as simple as that. You are going way too far now with this, okay? And I got to tell you, right, you're proving me point every time. Every time you do a video, every time you put a tweet up, you're proving my point. Absolutely disgraceful. And what's hypocritical about it is, even in that thread there, you said keep it between ourselves. But yeah, you've tried desperately to drag other people in. And now that hasn't worked, now you think that you could drag me family in and somehow you're going to get some sort of reaction out of me. Listen, look. I've exposed you. People now know what you're capable of. Going after my family. You think you can actually go after my family? You really think you can do that? Because I can tell you something, mate, right? And I told you this before. Don't mess around with me, buddy. And don't bring my family into it. Anyway, for everybody that's subscribed to my channel, could you please share this far and wide, please? This man needs to be exposed for what he truly is. And it doesn't matter if he clips little clips up of me of things that I've said. Anything I've said is in retaliation to this moron here. So share away, please. And I'll talk just for the next one. And as I said, Joe, you're not going to try gaslight your audience, or lack of, but you're not going to gaslight anybody. Sorry, buddy. Oh, and happy birthday, you slime ball.